Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. As always, it's me, the Smithie D. As I've got a new device, I can record some of my own footage again, which is great because previously on my devices there would be a lot of lag. I can guarantee you now there is hardly any lag on my recordings and they look crisp. Since the release of Thrawn, I've been doing a lot of experiments, and this was actually the first team I put together once I got him at 6 stars. Then I moved over to going with a General Kenobi lead, a Zeta Barriss, trying to find different ways that I can utilise him to his best of his abilities. So from my findings, what I can tell you right now, this team is amazing, but it is very, very advanced, and the speeds that I've got on my characters are quite high, but that's going to be dependent on your shard and what mods your enemies or friends have around you, where I've been on a December 2015 shard, so a lot of people already have a good amount of collection of characters and speed mods. On my arena shard, the hated Sharut and Baze are actually gone. I don't think anyone's actually running them. They are all adapted in the kind of like top half, the same team I'm going to demonstrate to you today. If this team is modded correctly to the best of your abilities, then I can guarantee that you're going to win a lot of battles on the offense, and it's going to hold quite sturdy on the defense. On my arena shard, these meta teams are quite avoided. Nobody really wants to touch them unless it's a last resort, so anybody not running this is normally the ones that get targeted. The first team that we're up against today is the older triple cleanse team, and it is very important that we've got a really fast R2-D2, so he kind of acts as a auto taunter that defends us very, very well. Followed by that, we've got no other choice but to fraction their base. He's not going to be able to dispel our entire team, so that is great stuff because the enemy has a Zeta Nihilus. On defense and on attack, I'm going to be able to use Rex and use his cleanse and give my team a bunch of turn meter. Every time my team takes a critical hit, my General Kenobi is going to auto-taunt, but above that, I'm also going to be gaining turn meter from Rex's leadership. I do have Zetas in this squad, but I don't think to start up with this team that you're going to need them. I do have a double Zeta on R2-D2 that's going to be cleansing my light side of any debuffs they have on them on critical attacks when they hit them, of course. And I've also got the Zeta on Thrawn, which again, it's really increasing his kind of counter chance on this, which it's not really needed because as you can see, I've already buffed him with General Kenobi. General Kenobi can be used at 5 star, Nihilus can be used at 3 star, and Thrawn R2-D2 can also be used on their unlock levels at 5 star. Gear levels are extremely important to building a team in the arena. The better the gear levels, the better success you're going to have on the offense and defensively. So let's talk mods and how I've set my mods up and why. My R2-D2 is currently around about a 276 speed. I've kind of accumulated that with some speed mods, with some good speed secondaries, so I have been spending quite a long time farming different mods so I can kind of build up this. I have been playing since December 2015. I have never brought a mod pack and I've never spent crystals in the mod store. Every arena shard is different. Some demands on mods on my shard may be completely different to yours. You may need to have a higher R2-D2 or you may need to have a lower speed R2-D2. Either way, the speeds are kind of like a little bit irrelevant because you can still come back on the offense, but having a high speed R2-D2 matched with a high speed Thrawn is definitely going to help your team hold better on the defense. The general formula behind this team is to allow R2-D2 to stout 4 out of 5 of your characters. Generally, you want to be using General Kenobi and the AI will use the exact same movement that you are going to be using on the offense. With General Kenobi not being in stealth and partnered with Rex leadership, every time a critical hit does get landed on him, or even Fracture that has that chance of landing 4 crits, that's going to provide your team with turn meter, and you could also then use Rex to boost it that much more. So this is great versus teams that have a wide variety of mods that are faster than yours. All you need to do is make your R2-D2 the fastest you possibly can. In the next battle, I'm going to show you a perfect demonstration of this. The only character I have faster than the enemy team is R2-D2. His Nihilus is faster than my Nihilus, his Rex is faster than my Rex, his Thrawn is faster than my Thrawn, and his General Kenobi is faster than my General Kenobi. Opening the battle, my R2-D2 does go first, but it doesn't matter which R2-D2 does go first as long as R2-D2 goes before Thrawn. Enemy Thrawn has then gone next and he can only attack my General Kenobi, and you can see straight straight away. Out of the 4 attacks, he did crit once, which has then boosted my team with some turn meter essentially, and it's allowing my team all to go first. Then I can put Rex and I can use his kind of like cleanse. That's going to give my entire team turn meter. So it is definitely fun and crazy. There is definitely a lot of tactics to this team and a lot of fun about it. I haven't Zeted my Nihilus as of yet. And why Rex is the leadership, that is the meta, then I'm not going to do that, because on the AI, they're going to be opening with their cleanse if they're getting some health down on them. So this definitely gives you a huge advantage when attacking the AI if your Nihilus is not Zeted. Whenever Grand Admiral's command is available, I'm going to be using this and selecting this on Nihilus to give him more chances to use his Annihilate more and to reduce the cooldowns of the enemy. Until Commander Luke is released, and depending how meta changing he could be or may not be, this I think is going to be a team that's going to be used widely throughout arenas. So what's your thoughts on this team? Are you going to try and build this team? Are you going to go a different direction? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to zoom into the background. Feel free to watch the rest of the video to see how it plays out and what tactics I use to defeat the same team as mine. If you've enjoyed the video, then please hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, then please do. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.